Hope all is well with everyone. I want to thank everyone for their likes, shares, subscribes, rocking with me. You know, just doing what it takes to keep moving forward. I know I say that every time. When you're inspired to move forward, you're motivated by others that are moving in a positive direction in their own life. You know what I'm saying? You're inspired by what's going on. The things that are being had. Um, and just what it takes to move forward. You know, um, I feel like there are a lot of people that are moving forward and they're doing what it takes to stay alert. I'm just about to put the links in here and I'm about to get started. We're just going to pick up with the energy and keep moving forward. But like I said, a lot of you are doing what it takes to move forward and stay in there. You know, let me just a second. Okay, so this should be. It didn't post yet. No. Okay, give me a second. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the current energies. I was just trying to post the links in here like I needed to, but it haven't really. Okay, let me see if it's gonna let me do it now. I'll hit it up in a minute. Let me let it situate, I guess. But anyway, so basically, the energy here we have here for June for the daily come up is party. And a lot of you are dealing with, not just so much hanging out, partying, but also dealing with the energy of just the party itself, about people, what they have going on, the things of that nature, as far as moving forward in a positive light and a positive energy for their own life. A lot of you are dealing with people who don't want to see you move on from what's going on, because some people feel like if I'm here, you got to be here. But there's also an energy here that I was feeling earlier, that a lot of people, um, being brought up in tradition of what other people say and think and do, may bring in the energy of being a part of something, even though you may not want to be a part of something. May bring in a part of you that did not want the energy at any cost. Sometimes things happen at any cost, and a lot of people have given up a lifestyle, have given up a lot just for things to come about, for things to transpire. And I feel like there's an energy where people are looking at what they gave up and they don't want to fight anymore. At the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands here. A lot of people are looking at the fights. They're looking at what it has taken to get to where they're at now. And then it's like, okay, so now I'm like, where do I go now? You have the gifts. You have the gift of telepathy. Some of you, the healing touch of the hands. But then a lot of you are wondering, what do you do with that? How do I use this as a gift? You know, a lot of you aren't really sure because the gift is here. You've been functioning in it, but you're not really sure with what part of the strategy you use it, and how do I strategize with it. You have to look at, and this is really where a life path reading comes in at, because I think a lot of people are wondering how to put the gifts in motion together, where it's kind of like, okay, so I know how to read minds, I know what I've been through. How do I add all these up to the actual purpose? Some of you have been spending a lifetime fighting family, um, at just the very thought of them even wanting to do you something, a lot of you have been fighting family. But I feel like a lot of you are coming out of bondage, or coming out of that season of fighting family constantly. You know what I'm saying? Constantly fighting family, constantly just going at it. The Two of Cups is here at the bottom of the deck now. A lot of you are looking at, what is it going to take to move forward? What is it going to take to fight the way you need to? Now, the first three that came out were turned down here, hidden. So you have the Queen of Wands here. You have the Six of Cups in reverse. And then you have the Hangman in reverse. See, this is the thing. A lot of you had to stand tall in spite of what they said about you, what they planned for you, the witchcraft they did against you. A lot of you had to stand tall in spite of, you know. And I'm saying these are the people that have been in your life, that have um, always smiled in your face, even the ones that gave you a hard time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm even being told some of the ones that gave you a hard time also tried to come back with some loving words, or try to show you or give you a heads up. You know, some of you are thinking about people who have been outcast. They have had their kids taken away. They've been homeless. They've been on drugs. You're thinking about different people who basically have had a hard life, and you know it's something to them, but you just can't pinpoint them. You can't pinpoint the energy, and you also feel connected to this person. This person is not a relative. Um, and this person has always been outcast, always almost like a lost spirit. Even as a child, this may be somebody that's around your age, and they may be a little younger, a little older, but they've always been at this lost type of energy. And it's like, okay, I always see them around. We speak when we see each other. I feel like the energy just shifted. Somebody is really down and out, and they really need help. And I feel like some of you have access to this person, or this person is in your energy heavy, but I feel like you're probably supposed to help this person, or you all are supposed to exchange some insight. But I feel like there's some energy here, and then like some of you have always been reaching out, helping people, and I feel like a lot of you feel broken. You feel broken about helping people. You feel a little confused because the things are not adding up at the end of the day. I feel like a lot of you are coming into a decision here that you're making about your soul contract, about your purpose. Let's see what this Hangman in reverse is talking about. Has the Sun in reverse, clarifying it with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like something isn't as bright and shiny as it once was. A lot of you are stepping out on your own. Some of you may have been working for non-profit companies, like some community, some places that deal with the community and just the outpouring. Yes, for those of you that's about the grounding energy and me being out, it's just how the universe has shifted me into doing my videos out during the day, taking in the energy, getting grounded, and sharing it with you all. You know what I'm saying? Hoping you all get some freshness into your life as well. We was all in quarantine. A lot of places have opened back up, but I also our kids have been on lockdown, shut down as well. Um, and a lot of people are out and about. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people need your smile. A lot of people need just a hello. And I can only speak for living in the U.S. I haven't lived abroad, so I don't know. I only can go off the stories that I may read on social media and stuff. But I know a lot us as Americans, a lot of us, and those that live here and aren't, whether you're citizens or not, those that live here in America, we a lot of us thrive on being outside. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us thrive on the air, the energy. Our kids grow up on playgrounds. You know what I'm saying? We are in a technology age where a lot of kids are on the phones now, but there's a long line of lineage of going outside and play, and you drink water all day, and you made a sandwich and chips here and there, a hot dog or something here and there. That's how we did as Americans. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't eat meat, you ate whatever, you know what I'm saying? You ate your vegetables or whatever it is that, your family eats. But for the most part, we snack and played outside, and that energy is here. Um, and it's prevalent, you know what I'm saying? And it's back. Um, a lot of rainy days, and like I say, my condolences go out to people who lost people due to the COVID, the diagnosis of a COVID anyway. As I met someone recently who was actually, they was laying someone to rest who had just died of COVID. So I just, um, a lot of us are going through some things, and there's a cleaning away going on. There's a there's a way that the earth naturally heals itself, and that's going on, and it's the same thing with a lot of people. The more you tap into your power, the more you tap into your element, the more you gravitate towards that natural healing, the things, the ailments that may be plaguing you, the things that are going on that you need to survive, to get to a level of healing and living your best life, um, at the bottom of the deck, I just noticed when I was looking over that the Ace of Wands is in reverse here. A lot of you have lost enthusiasm for some things, and getting back into nature may bring that out. Um, Mingling with people and talking, some of you may crave that energy because that's what's a part of you. You're used to it, and it's like, okay, this is what I want in my life. The sun in reverse is being clarified by, give me something for the sun in reverse, creator. What is it that you want the collective to know? I feel like those are a lot of different messages here. Like I said, this is a general read. Like I said, if you need a personal reading, definitely get with me in the description box below, as far as what's what. Check out what's going on as far as what questions. The sun in reverse is being clarified by the swords, the two of swords in reverse. And I said the swords because both of them are swords, and the eight of swords. So I feel like a lot of you, the light came on about a situation and you realized it was bondage. A lot of you have the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck, this energy of coming out or actually dealing with the bondages, the things that came about. I feel like aggressively. You're dealing with some things that have come out. And I also feel like you are looking at people a little differently. Like I say, you're realizing, how some things were a bondage and really wasn't a true connection. You know, I feel like a lot of you are realizing where you're really going in a situation and how you're going to fare, like how things are going to really manifest for you, um, with the dedication being put on the truth and standing tall in spite of, you know. I just feel like there are a lot of you that are getting to a level of truth in your energy as far as where you're going, how you plan on getting there, and how things are taking place in your life. Um, I'm just taking a look at the atmosphere in the park here. There are a lot of things that we all, a lot of things that are taken for granted, you know. And I feel like this being out in the open, in the air with COVID, basically, I feel like it's wrapping up. But some places it hits harder. You have to really pay attention to where the COVID has hit it, you know. There are a lot of people that's out and about, have not bathed, have not shaved, they haven't changed clothes, they have not gotten sick. The people that spraying Lysol, constantly disinfecting, constantly trying to stay clean, have gotten sick. Just that underlying thought of what's really going on around us. The illusions that have been painted for us. So there's a bondage here that's toxic. The light has been shed on a bondage with the sun in reverse. It's like something that used to think it was good. You realize this was toxic energy. It was a bondage. It was more like mental manipulation. It may have stimulated the thought process, but it also put you into a negative light of the situation or this information that has come out. And this is like for some of you, like you're looking at this party, this group of people, these entities that have presented you with some information. A lot of you are realizing that it's not what they said it was. It's not true. The other three that came out, these came out turned up. So you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You have Judgment. And then you have the King of Pentacles in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. I feel like access has been granted to a lot of you that has actually stayed on the path during the course of things. So like, a lot of you didn't shift because the majority shifted. Some people may have felt like you was talking crazy. Some people felt like you didn't know what you were talking about, but you shifted. I feel like there's a life path energy here for a lot of people trying to get to the next level of living, moving, thriving. Let's get something out here for Judgment, because I feel like karma is coming in for those who have given off a false representation of where to go. Judgment is being clarified by the Knight of Cups. There's an offer coming in to some of you. Some of you is going to be your karma. For all of you, it's going to be your karma, but your karma is going to be based off of what you put out there. Three of Wands is also clarifying Judgment with the Knight of Cups. So understand some things are coming in. For some of you, this will be a sweet offer, something that you've been waiting on. At the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. And up under that is the Hierophant. So it looks like there may be a contract coming in for some of you. This is going to be a payoff for doing good and doing what's just, what's right for you overall. And not so much giving up on yourself in the midst of hard times. I feel like this week will be wrapping up a lot of the hard times, the hardships for people, because a lot of them are people are stepping into their power of their gifts, their talents, on how to actually make things manifest for you on a day-to-day basis. Not giving up, stepping up to the plate, and just doing what it takes. You know what I'm saying? There's a sense of confusion that's been sent to make it where it kind of just knocks you off your path, knocks you off of where you're going and how you're supposed to maintain. Like, 1 minute you have it together up here thought-wise, and the next moment you don't. That's because confusion has been sent. Like, okay, look like they're getting it together. Let's send some confusion over there. See, the thing about the enemy, they are persistent, regardless of what they're going through. A lot of people stop working when something hits. They stop. They go into hermit mode. They don't want to talk to anybody. Don't want to deal with anybody. That says a lot about moving forward in spite of. But that's what that means, in spite of what's going on. I know it's easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? We move forward through some things. We try to gravitate towards the next level. And it doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes it's just, just what it is. We try to make things work and they don't work out. We try to get to a level of understanding and things kind of fall apart, and we don't realize that's part of the understanding. To understand that, things aren't going to always go smoothly, but they still work out. Or it may not be the verdict that we wanted to hear, but it still works out. And sometimes it's like, okay, well, why did they wrongly convict? So I guess somebody is dealing with somebody who got wrongly convicted. Sometimes you don't pay what they was about to have me say. Sometimes you don't pay enough for your freedom. Somebody has taken advantage of their freedom. So it's kind of like, you may have been dealing with people who who threw you under the bus, who did not do what they were supposed to do concerning you. They didn't do right by you. They didn't do the right thing. So you ended up being thrown under the bus, or somebody you know has taken the fall or the rap for something. Okay, and when that happens, they're saying that you should have left a situation long time ago. The situation should not have lingered as long. It should not have been in play as long. This person was in a situation that they knew the people that they were dealing with were not up to par. You know what I'm saying? Um, they knew that the person didn't have it together, or these people, or this group. So everybody had money to pay for a lawyer except the person that you know. They really didn't have a lawyer. They may have had the court appointed lawyer, but everybody had what they needed, and they were running with people who basically paid their way out, and they didn't have it. And a lot of people say that's not fair. It's not fair. But the thing is, if you know you can't run with these big boys, you shouldn't be running with them. And they saying that's the lesson that this person is going to have to learn, that you have to stay where in your lane. You just can't go running with people, because you don't know what aces they have up their sleeve. I may tell you I don't live over here and this and that, or I don't have any money, or I'm broke, this and that, and then the whole time they come from money. The whole time the family made this on them until they get in trouble, and then they come out the woodworks. I feel like somebody didn't have it like that, but they hung with people who it felt like they left them out to dry. But you really, at the end of the day, these people had it. They had it to. It's just like, I'm not gonna go out there if I can't pay to play. If I can't pay the consequences. And see, a lot of people do stuff because they can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? They can get away with what's going on, and that is the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't realize, okay, we all look like we about the same, but really, if something was to happen, these people had it. These people had it to where somebody had their back. Like it's like anybody with a child. A child grown and they out there messing up. They may not go home every night. They may be sleeping out there on the streets, appearing to have nothing. But soon as they get caught up, they may have a parent that's going to break bread, that's going to help them out. Some of you are dealing with that right now. I feel like what's being offered up is what's actually justified. You know what I'm saying? If you hear about this type of stuff every day, but this is hitting somebody close to home. This is they are feeling this very hard. They didn't have it to go to court, but they didn't also, the person that is in question here didn't have the means to be playing the game that they were playing. I may not deal with my family. I may not talk to them, but I call home. They finna look out, and everybody don't have that. I don't have that luxury, but I feel like somebody is dealing with somebody who, that it may have been 7 or 8 people, and then it's like that one person that didn't have it, but they all was hanging in a spot where no one had anything. But when it was time to call in for a favor, they had it. And I feel like that energy is it's hurtful, but when you don't know where you're really supposed to be, a lot of times things will really mess you up. put it like that. When you don't know where you're supposed to be, you don't know when you don't know your life path, when you don't know how you're supposed to be handling yourself and what it is that you're doing, you know, you will end up in a situation that's just not forthcoming, you know. Um, and I just feel like, you know, a lot of the access that we have to people, a lot of the things that we're doing, it's just not, some things don't add up. Some things are not adding up. Some of you are sad. And like I say, I really hate that for you, because I feel like a lot of times people get caught up in the wrong place in the wrong time because they don't know where they're supposed to be. They don't know where they're supposed to be going. A lot of people are lost, you know, and it's like, you know, and they don't know. They just don't know. And I feel like there's an energy here where it's just kind of like, for some of you, this is someone that you care about a lot. This even could be an ex. This could be somebody that you may, you know how something you break up, but you're still married on paper, but legally you're broke up. I mean, you're broke up, but legally you're still married. You know, this could be somebody who is currently still married to someone, and this person may have gotten incarcerated behind something that they didn't do, you know. So I'm going to shuffle in and see what other energy I get out here. But I feel like some of you feel like they should have helped, or things if they could have helped, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we all have to pay to play. And that's the thing, you know, a lot of people are learning our lessons the hard way about playing. And what is it that you're really giving up to play? You know, what are you really giving up to play with people, to be a part of something, to you know, you don't know what they have to give if something was to happen. Now there's the death at the bottom of the deck here. So let's see what energy is about to come out here. The Queen of Swords in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Empress. Okay, so basically here, what it looks like, there's somebody here that may be juggling. One is a toxic situation, and the other is a situation that is supposed to bring them some type of justification of where they're going. I also feel like this path may be by yourself. It may be because you have the Empress on one end and you have the Hierophant in reverse with the Queen of Swords in reverse. So I feel like some info here. I feel like there's a choice that has to be made. Seven of Swords and the Sun in reverse is clarifying the Hierophant in reverse. I feel like there's a choice that needs to be made. Give me something for the Sun in reverse here. The King of Pentacles in reverse here. Okay, so somebody may have gotten caught up in something that they should not have been doing, but I feel like the whole family's gonna suffer for it. Like whatever happens here, the whole family's gonna suffer for the decision, a decision that someone made, like that someone was stealing. But see, this is like what the last energy that I picked up on. You have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck in reverse here. Like I said, this is clarifying the Hierophant in reverse here. There's a situation here that somebody was stealing, may have been stealing from the company that they work for. Somebody may have had access to money that wasn't theirs, but they were skimped. I feel like they were taken, but I feel like somebody got caught. But I feel like somebody may have been recording them. The Eight of Wands is clarifying the Empress. Let's get another one out for the Empress. With the Tower. Okay, so somebody may have told it on somebody, and I feel like this energy has left someone in a bad light. You have the World card in reverse. Somebody may have said they had stopped. It's clarifying the Tower. Somebody may have used to, okay, let's say somebody used to be a thief. And then and that was in their younger years. They probably haven't stolen anything in a long time. um, I feel like somebody got a heads up about a thief, but this person was supposed to have stopped. They were supposed to not be doing this anymore, and they're still doing it, and they got caught up. You have the devil here. This may have been an addiction. This person may have been doing this for a long time. Clarifying the world in reverse. Somebody picked an addiction back up, and this may have been, some people are just, a kleptos, and I feel like that could be what this is. Somebody saw opportunity. The Nine of Cups in reverse here. I feel like somebody's spouse is going to jail. I feel like once they decided to tell you about it, they was already caught. Somebody may have this was I don't believe you knew about the money. This may have been in a different bank account. This was just different all the way around. I don't believe you had access to what they had access to. But I also feel like it was part of a setup. This may have been also may have had something to do with cheating as well. Somebody may have been cheating and just kind of just messed things up altogether. Just kind of the whole access point. This may have come from an outside influence. I don't have the Three of Swords here. Give me something else, Creator. This person, I feel like, okay, so somebody showed somebody something, but I feel like it was to be the fall guy. I feel like, let's say like somebody worked at the bank. I'm using the bank as an example. Or somebody worked in the place where the money was being kept, or they had access to the money. Okay, I feel like somebody showed somebody how they could do something without it look like it was missing. And these three just came out when I said that. Let's see what this is. This is hidden. The Four of Pentacles. Look at that. The Page of Cups in reverse. And Judgment in reverse. So somebody tried to deceive the system, but somebody showed somebody something where like the ledger wouldn't show right now what it really is. Look, Death is at the bottom of the deck now. Let's see what Judgment is in reverse here. You have the Two of Wands here. I believe somebody showed somebody something. Let me turn this way. I believe somebody showed somebody. Okay, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, an illusion. Somebody showed somebody an illusion, and then some of you, this is just extended energy off of what I just was saying. And then look, the Lovers in reverse. So this could have been somebody that set them up for failure. Set them up to get caught, but this is something that they've been doing. So if they really look back further, this was going on way before that person maybe even started working there. This person may have even started and they may have hired this person to be the fall guy. So this person, I feel like whoever this is, if they go back into the ledger or to whatever what they had going on, they'll see it was going on before them. This person's the fall guy. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. This in and out action. This wasn't real. This was just somebody. So this may be your spouse, but I feel like your spouse was seduced. Your spouse was seduced with all type of things. Look, the stars at the bottom now. I feel like your spouse may have been seduced into some things as far as what's what and what's going on. And I feel like there may be a level of I'm hearing dignity. Somebody played an integrity and dignity game. But this person got set up for failure. I don't know who this is for, but this is what's in the energy. I feel like this person took the fall for everybody. But if they run the cameras back, if they run everything back, they'll see it was going on before them. All this was going on. Somebody may even be trying to be loyal to the person that set them up. Creator, I come to you. I thank you for the collective. I thank you for the mindset of change. I speak that the enemy's hands are revealed here. Whatever's going on, I speak that the enemy's hands are revealed in every way and or manner of this situation. I speak that they continue to move forward regardless of what they see and what they hear. I speak that they're not distracted by the lies and the deception. I speak that they come to you, Creator, and get the honest strategy and plan to actually pull out the truth in this situation, and still hold themselves accountable for their actions. Selah. A lot of people are going through things because of, just, it's hard times right now. A lot of people are accepting jobs. I hear a lot of people saying they went to work and the people just was mistreating them. These are the stories that I'm hearing right now. And I feel like people are just mistreating people to take them out, to put them, because they've been doing dirt. They need somebody to cover it, And sometimes people are like, "Hold up, I know this didn't start with me because y'all told me about it." But the proof that they have is always against that person. But if you all like have them look over what was going on before you got there, then you'll know what's what. That didn't sound cool. But and it could even been a death. Some of y'all may be dealing with murder charges. Or somebody's dealing with murder charges that you know. That was a loud shot there. Wasn't no muzzle on that or nothing. But I will tell you, if you need a life path reading, you better get on it, because that's what this sounds like. A lot of people don't know where they need to be, and that's how you end up falling into a rut of dealing with people and situations outside of where you need to be or where you need to go. You're just in the wrong place at the wrong time because you're not following your true path, your true north, your true south, where it is that you need to be. And that's a lot of the questions for a lot of people right now. You're not with the right partner, having babies for somebody who, I was gonna say, having babies for kids. Hell, I don't even know where that come from, but I feel like a lot of people having babies for people who are not even, part of their path, and they're just adding more people to a karmic cycle. It's real out here. A lot of you may not see the purpose of a life path reading, but the energy, you may be thinking, well, I'm going to do this and do that. It'll work out. I mean, why go the long way? Somebody was asking me, what's going to happen if I don't work my purpose? If you already been working purpose and then you decide to turn around, what do you think is supposed to happen? You lose your position. And then it's like, okay, you get to a part in the road and you become stagnant. You become don't know which way to go. And then you stay right here. You just here. What happens? In a minute, they just take you out the game. I mean, because you can't. The knowledge. See, a lot of people sign their soul contract over to these record deals and being an actor or actress. They sign that stuff over not knowing their purpose. See, that's why the universe allow it to happen. See, it's a difference, a twofold thing. If you're working purpose and then all of a sudden you finna get ready to sign over, you probably going to end up losing your life. It's real out here. We can sit here and think that this stuff ain't real and this ain't. It's real out here, because if the universe needs you if you signed a contract to help out, and then you wait to the last minute to find out who you are, and you sign over your contract before you find out, they just let you go because they're not losing anything because you weren't working it no way. They don't want to hear that. But if you work in your life path and now you got a stump in the road, you didn't come to an area of a stump in the road, what you're going to do? You're going to need to figure out where it is that you need to go to get out of the struggle, of deception. You won't be able to stand and last if you stay in stagnation too long, because then you get counted out. You're no longer in the race. You're standing still, or you want to stop and go smell some more roses, and it's time to keep pushing. Because when you don't work purpose and you've already started, there are people that fall by the wayside that you were supposed to connect to. You have to know your value. I know I get attacked for helping people, for coming on here. They try to stop me with my energy of not coming on and giving you all daily messages. A lot of people don't want to hold that as accountability. They feel like, well, that's nothing. I just look at this for entertainment. Well, that's probably about all your life is entertainment for the enemy. You don't think they laugh at you every time you have problems? Every time you go through something and you woe is me, all on your social media, crying, all that. You think they ain't laughing at y'all? Or people always having something to say, and that platform is free, but it's free to see what you doing. If you ain't paid, I hear people mad that they've been in Facebook jail. What you mad for? You're not paying the cost for that even to be up. So you're going to conform to the rules, or you're just going to be put off of it. People don't understand. It's a free platform, but somebody's paying for that to shake. That's why you got the ads. But all this is money. That's just like people want to pass out flyers at businesses. That is so trifling. It's money. I saw a man tear down some stuff, something like overnight. Somebody had put some stuff up in his store, and I guess the workers didn't pay attention to it because the workers aren't business savvy. They're just employees. But the owner came in and snatched that down angrily, and I don't blame him, because you have to pay to get your business out there. You have to pay for these ads. And then people they want free this and free that. No. You need to pay to have that up in my window. These advertisements you see up in these retail stores, they pay for this stuff. There's a lot of you struggling with different things that's going on, but you have to get into the mindset of paying for what you need. The court-appointed lawyer may be cool, and it's, at this point it's the fastest way, but that's the fastest way to go and get locked up too. Some of y'all get on here and tell all this here. Y'all need to get on here and be like, I need $4,000 for a lawyer. Some of y'all don't have burial insurance. You need to be paying for that, getting that together. I just feel like, my goal ain't the fuss. I wasn't even planning on. I was planning to get off. I'm still talking. A lot of you don't know where you're headed. You're just kind of moving, and things feel good right now. And a lot of stuff is like not really in your best interest. You know what I'm saying? So definitely get with me in the description box below if you need even a past life reading, or even just a life path. But I feel like a lot of you are don't bend and fold. She just came back out, the Queen of Swords in reverse. It's like just to be able to take a negotiation on the contract, be able to negotiate on a contract. Some of you are accepting things that you shouldn't be accepting. I just really hate that, a lot of these people want to keep you bound and do things to have you in dismay or disoriented, But I just want to wish you all well. Y'all have a good one. Y'all stay encouraged and know that things will work out. You just have to know that your piece of the pie isn't cut by somebody else. Because if it's your pie, man, you can have the whole thing. This your girl, NeenaRose, man. Y'all have a good one. I will see you all next time.